Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change that you want to see in the world. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. 7 deadly sins: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, knowledge without character, politics without principle, commerce without morality, and worship without sacrifice. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. An error does not become truth by reason of multiplied propagation, nor does truth become error because nobody sees it. Truth stands even if there's no public support. It is self-sustained. No one can ride on the back of a man unless it is bent. If you are hit, don't hit back. Even if they shoot at you, don't shoot back. If they curse at you, don't curse back. Just keep moving. Some of us might have to die before we get there. Some of us might be thrown into jail before we get there, but let's just keep moving. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. An ounce of patience is worth more than a ton of preaching. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Where there is love, there is life. Where love is, there God is also. My life is my message. The main purpose of life is to live rightly, think rightly, and act rightly. The soul must languish when we give all of our thoughts to the body. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Whatever you do may seem insignificant to you, but it is most important that you do it. A small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission, can alter the course of history. Each one has to find his peace from within, and for peace to be real, it must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. God sometimes does try to the uttermost those whom he wishes to bless. Love is the strongest force the world possesses, and yet it is the humblest imaginable. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. Those who know how to think need no teachers. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Healthy discontent is the prelude to progress. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide. Before the throne of the Almighty, man will be judged not by his acts, but by his intentions. Gentleness, self-sacrifice, and generosity are the exclusive possession of no one race or religion. A man who was completely innocent offered himself as a sacrifice for the good of others, including his enemies, and became the ransom of the world. It was a perfect act. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. Anger is the enemy of nonviolence, and pride is a monster that swallows it up. Intolerance is itself a form of violence and an obstacle to the growth of a true democratic spirit. Nonviolence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man. Peace is its own reward. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace. Man should forget his anger before he lies down to sleep. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. There is more to life than increasing its speed. Truth is by nature self-evident. As soon as you remove the cobwebs of ignorance that surround it, it shines clear. Truth never damages a cause that is just. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. Morality is contraband in war. Morality is the basis of all things, and truth is the substance of all morality. My religion is based on truth and nonviolence. Trust is my God. Nonviolence is the means of realizing Him. Intolerance betrays lack of faith in one's cause. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Action expresses priorities. The good man is the friend of all living things. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. We may stumble and fall, but shall rise again. It should be enough if we did not run away from the battle. Self-respect knows no considerations. Fear has its use, but cowardice has none. The future depends on what we do in the present. I remain an optimist because of my unflinching faith that right must prosper in the end. When you are right, you have no need to be angry. When you are wrong, you have no right to be angry. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Silence is the best answer to anger. You can't change how people treat you or what they say about you. All you can do is change how you react to it. To lose patience is to lose the battle. Many people, especially ignorant people, want to punish you for speaking the truth, for being correct, for being you. Never apologize for being correct or for being years ahead of your time. If you're right and you know it, speak your mind. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is still the truth. If you want to reach real peace in this world, we should start educating children. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Our greatness lies not so much in being able to remake the world as being able to remake ourselves. Without action, you aren't going anywhere. Love never claims, it ever gives.